We got ourselves a big one brewing in Salt Lake today. Two undefeated teams, Texas Tech and Utah. Red Raiders riding in, thinking they're going to take down the Utes.
Texas Tech wants to join the elite.
Good luck with that. You aren't just coming to the altitude in Utah, because we're bringing the attitude. We got it all this season. Have you seen our quarterback?
That's like schoolyard ball right there.
That's a heck of a play by Dan Pierre.
Texas Tech, you've had a nice run, putting up all kind of points and blowing people out.
Another downfield dime and a touchdown for the Red Raiders.
But now, you're in our house. And here, the Utes don't just win, we make statements.
Utah is the most physical team in the West.
So ice up, son.
Ice up, son. Ice up, son. Ice up.
It's Texas Tech and Utah on Big Noon Kickoff right now.
Delivery to Kickoff, sponsored by Wendy's. Get $0 delivery on Saturdays in the Wendy's app as we welcome you inside sold-out Rice-Eccles Stadium here in Salt Lake City. Utah and Texas Tech getting set to launch their Big 12 campaigns. Big-time feel for this top 20 showdown that appears, at least, to pit the class of the Big 12 this season. TCU, Iowa State, they're going to have their say, but right now, these two programs seem to be the alpha dogs of this conference, and the numbers certainly back it up. They are the top two in point differential, yardage differential, and touchdowns. Does Texas Tech, though, have that defense that can finally complement this explosive offense? Is this new look Utah offense for real or an aberration? Fascinating matchups, really all over this field, but really the main one, the one that's really going to trigger most of the conversation at the QB spot.
It's the quarterbacks. I think it's the contrast of style, too. If you look at Baron Morton, this guy drops bombs, all right? He's Baron Bomber Morton because he stretches the field vertically. When you look at the downfield passing game, there's no one better in the Big 12, really no one better in college football right now than Baron Morton in the vertical passing game. And on the flip side, Devin Dampier is one of the best dual-threat quarterbacks, the way he's able to impact the game with his legs, but also matriculating the ball down the field. My question for you, though, Coach, is can they get some of those bigger plays in the passing game? We haven't really seen that from Utah yet this season.
Yeah, they tore apart a bad UCLA defense. He completed 83% of his passes. Last week, Mark, against Wyoming, they really struggled. They only scored 3 points. And you know why? They had 2 sacks, and he was scrambling all over the place. Big stat in the second half, 0 sacks, 0 scrambles. The O-line protected him, but he stayed in the pocket. He doesn't need to take those unnecessary hits. As a result, 28 points. Momentum is key for a quarterback. You guys know that. And for the offense coordinator, Jason Beck. Toughest challenge today against Texas Tech.
I think one of the biggest keys is in the trenches. We've talked about it throughout the show. A couple guys to keep an eye on today. Utah's tackles, Caleb Lomu and Spencer Fano, both projected first-round draft picks. They are absolute studs. Going up against David Bailey and Romello Height for Texas Tech, the 2 edge rushers. All 4 of these guys are going to be high draft picks. Rob, you just said it, 19 NFL scouts are here to watch. A lot of players, mostly those 4. Again, the key to the game and the impact. This game will be won, whoever wins that battle.
You mentioned it, that defensive battle that Texas Tech has, their front 4 is the reason why they have one of the most expensive rosters. And the fact is, that battle, Utah wants to bully you. They want to run the football. And what you can do now, if you don't like your roster, you can spend the money and improve your roster. Texas Tech went from the number 10 rush defense in the Big 12. Now they're the number 2 rush defense in FBS. So that rush defense will have to show today. Big money. Expect big revolts. We'll see if that investment pays off. And what do we love? What do we love? We love dividends.
And dividends love you. Bear, Dave, Big Cat, how do you guys see this one playing out?
All right, Dave, first one up, make a pick.
All right, so I love Utah. I'm wearing Utah clothes. I love the environment. Here's the thing, the spread scares me, and we're all gamblers here. 3.5, it feels like it should be 7. I hate that I'm doing it. I'm betting with my brain, not my heart. I like Texas Tech. I think they're going to buy themselves a win here.
All right, I'm going Utah. I'm the only one going Utah. Utah minus 3.5, better coach, better offensive line, also Notre Dame minus 24.
I like the late improv. Yeah. I'm with Dave here. I'm taking Texas Tech plus the points. I think they have a great chance to win outright. I love the Morton story about Baron Morton. The last couple of years, he has barely practiced. He's been hurt with a shoulder injury. He's healthy this year. I think Tech makes a statement today and gets the outright win.
We got a motorcycle driving on the field. This place is insane.
Awesome. The flags, everything. Also, if you want to bet Dampier to win the Heisman, do it now. because he's going to win today, and then it's going to go down.
Could be the first 2 meetings, too, by the way.
Yeah.
It is loud on the field.
Rob, that's all we got for you here.
Joey McGuire saying we haven't had any adversity yet. We will on Saturday as the motorcycle revs up for this one. Utah favored by 3.5. You can't go against your Utes, can you, Coach?
No chance. Devin Dampier learns how to slide in the pocket and not bail against his athletic front. I have the Utes winning 32-28 on their way to the first Big 12 championship. I'm going Utah.
This one was tough for me. I have Texas Tech winning this game 34-31. I know Utah's got a great defense. This team has not been tested yet. I'm a believer in Baron Morton. You just talked about it, and the #1 scoring offense in America. Give me the Red Raiders.
I'm a big fan of both of these teams, but when it comes down to it, I believe in running the football, which Utah does. I believe in playing tough defense, what Utah does. I believe in his head coach, Kyle Whittingham, and I got the Utah Utes, 24-28. This home field environment, Devin Dampier, Spider-Man in the building. Let's go, baby. Utes. Hey, make me sound good. Make me sound good.
This game comes down to a matter of styles. And if you're Texas Tech, you want this to be a higher scoring, up-tempo sort of game. If you're Utah, you want it to be ugly. You want it to be lower scoring. They want to try to dominate the trenches, run the football. I think ultimately at the end of the day, Texas Tech wins out. I think Baron Moore's going to be able to make enough big plays on the outside in the passing game. They're going to have a lot of opportunities with the one-on-one coverage from Utah. I've got 28-27. Texas Tech.
Both teams do not have any currently ranked teams left on their schedule. This one is massive for both Tech and Utah. Can't wait for it. For the call upstairs, Gus Johnson and Joel Klatt.
Big Noon Saturday is sponsored by AT&T Business. Connecting changes everything. They're fired up here in Salt Lake City, Rice-Eccles Stadium. We've got a hot one for you today. 2 top 20 teams, undefeated. Big 12 opener, Texas Tech, the Red Raiders, and the Utes of Utah. Hi, everybody. I'm Gus Johnson, along with my quarterback, Joel Klatt. Welcome to Salt Lake City. We'll start with Utah. Kyle Whittingham is a legend. He's their head coach. Didn't have the kind of season he wanted to last year. Had some quarterback issues. Therefore, he went out off season, hired a new OC, Jason Beck, coming from New Mexico. Beck brought his quarterback with him. And this young man is a dude. Yes. Devin, the dude.
I tell you, Devin Dampier has changed this program in a lot of ways from last year to this year. Now they play with an immense amount of confidence, as they should. He puts so much pressure on the opposing defense because he's a threat with his legs. His mobility is a problem. He's a great rusher of the football, and to go with their great offensive line, it puts a lot of pressure on that defense for Texas Tech and their great defensive line. Cannot wait to watch Devin play here today.
As for Texas Tech, they had a good season a year ago, won 8 games, but during the offseason, Joey McGuire had a bag dropped on him. 28 million big ones. Cody Campbell, oil and gas man, former Mike Leach player, offensive lineman, put the money on the table.
That's right.
But their best player, even though they have NFL players up and down the roster now, their best player is Bear.
Yeah.
It's no longer the Air Raid, it's the Bear Raid.
And Barron is a guy that's been there for 5 years. They didn't have to go out and get Baron Moore, and he's a quarterback that I really love, and I think he's one of the more underrated players in the country. He's really in the mold of a Texas Tech quarterback, a true gunslinger, a la Cliff Kingsbury or Graham Harrell, and he also threatens the defense just in a different way than Devin Dampier. He's got elite arm talent, and he will threaten every blade of grass, taking shots down the field. They're going to do it early and often. Watch out. Tech's offense is fireworks.
And speaking of fireworks on the sideline, let's go downstairs to the AAG, the All-American girl, Jenny Taft.
Well, Gus, I know how much you love talking about all those big guys up front, and yesterday Coach Whittingham told us we may have the best O-line in the country. In fact, this is the best O-line I've ever had at Utah, and I've been here for a very long time. So why are they so good? Well, it starts with the fact that all 5 starters are back. They are led by one of their captains, Spencer Fano, a projected first-round pick, who described this O-line to me with one word: present. Every single single day. We're present with practice, with meetings. We understand what this O-line is capable of becoming, and today's goal is to go do it. And Gus, before I send it back to you, this place is so loud, I can barely hear myself. I think we're in for a fun one.
Oh, man, it's going to be a great day for football. Perfect weather, 69 degrees. And these two teams haven't met in over 50 years, and they have never met in the state of Utah. Texas Tech has won both all-time meetings against the Utes, 45-2 in Lubbock and 72, 29-22 in Lubbock and 73. And here we go. Stone Harrington sends it away. Rayshon Glover, the deep man. And that will bring out Devin Dampier, the New Mexico